But the good news is, as the quote from kind of Graham says, that societies eventually develop antibodies to addictive new things. And so, yes, maybe some of the roadmaps that we've been given right now at this historical time point, and let's remember, it may feel like that's the way things have always been, but when we look back throughout history, capitalism has not been around forever. This is a relatively recent phenomenon, and there are alternatives to it. So we can develop these alternatives, these antibodies. And what was fascinating to me when I was working on a National Institute of Health research project, I was speaking with people with lived experience of addiction recovery, and we were talking about what works in addiction recovery. And they were sharing kind of the tools and the practices, the kind of habits and rituals that they would have as part of their recovery practice. And they felt that they had different roadmaps to the average person. They felt they had different beliefs, different values, that the way in which they conducted their relationships were different. And actually a number of people in that project began to articulate how that for them, the reason why they'd been able to make this transition from addiction to recovery, from kind of pain to healing, and so on and so forth, was actually because their practice of recovery was a form of this antibody to the reasons for their addiction.